Alright, welcome to congruenceproof.com. This is an instructional video which will help you learn how to use the site. At the very beginning, when you reach the site, you should go up to the top left corner and choose what kind of proof you want to do. I'm going to choose a random proof. Then my proof will show up here. It says that my objective is to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE. Alright, so now that I've got my objective, I'm going to look over at my options for proving this. And the options are listed over here on the right. You can scroll up and down to see there's about 13 options. Some of them are given information, and some of them are theorems that require prerequisite conditions. When you hover over a card which represents a theorem, it will give you a description of what it means and how you can use it. So first I'm going to look at my picture, and I'm going to notice this little arc is the same as this little arc up here, which means that the angle ACB is the same as angle CED. But that's since that's marked on my picture, that's given information. So I'm going to pull my given card over onto my workspace. The second thing I notice is that I have a little hash mark on these two lines. That means I have two given sides that are congruent. So I'm going to pull that card into my workspace as well. Now the third piece of given information is this arrow. That means that these two sides are going to be parallel. So I have given that two sides are parallel. Now none of my triangle shortcut cards, which are these big ones, require parallel lines, and so I'm going to think about using one of this corresponding angles or alternate interior angles. Taking a look at my picture here, I notice that I have these parallel lines and I have a transversal, and it looks like these two angles, the one right here and the one right here, are corresponding. So I'm going to pull my corresponding card into my workspace, and I'm going to move this one back like that. Now I've got, let's see, I've got this angle, and this side. So I'm going to use angle, side. Now I'm not going to use angle, side, angle because the side is not in between my two angles. So I'll pull my angle, side card over here, and I'm going to try and move my cards around until they match up. Oh, I lost my given side, so I'll have to bring another one. Notice that when I haven't matched up all the color conditions on this card, it turns gray. That means I need to have two angle congruent statements and a side congruent statement matched up to meet the conditions for using angle, side. I need to prove that two triangles are congruent, and I've got a triangle congruence image over here on the right hand side. I can click the button that says Create Proof Form, and each card generates one line of my proof. So the first thing, my first card is this given card, given parallel lines card. So I'm going to say that AB is parallel to CD. Now my second card is this given angles card, and it looks like I'm going to say ACB is congruent to CED. Now it doesn't matter the order as long as for your angles, as long as you're using three letters and the vertex is the middle letter. So C has to be the vertex, it's the middle letter. E is the vertex of this second angle, so it's the middle letter. Now I have some corresponding angles, which are BAC, and I have a corresponding angle of DCE. Now I also have a given side, which is BC is congruent to BE, and I have my congruent statement. Now I'm going to restate it just exactly like it is up here. I'm going to say ABC is congruent to CDE. Now let's just check for a minute what would happen if I did it wrong. What if I put DF here instead of DE? And then I'm going to go ahead and check my proof, and it'll give me an error. A pair of sides you chose are not congruent. Okay, well, let's go and fix that. Let's make it DE again and check my proof. Congratulations, your proof is valid. Awesome. That's how you use the site congruenceproof.com.